just back in Essendon now, but I had a nice time, as I do, at Marie's place. And hello, and thank you, Marie. And Marie had the election on the big screen, but we had the sound down because we were listening to some nice music that Marie put on. But I drew Marie's attention to the screen at one point because there was a girl on there that made me smile. She would have been about 16. You know what it's like when they're counting the votes and they have the panel, and they had the Liberal guy, and they had the Labor person, and they had the Greens person, not necessarily the candidates, but they roll someone in to talk because they like to have a panel of talking heads. But then what they have at the back is a bit of a crowd. The staffers, no, not the staffers, the election hands. I was one of those ones. And there was a girl there, and she had the Greens t-shirt on. And they had others, it's a smattering of different types of people. Anyway, the Liberal guy was talking, and this is being streamed all around Australia, the election coverage. And the Liberal guy was talking, and he looked like an old man like me, sort of thing, except he had the blue tie on. I could put one of those on. And but the girl just behind his shoulder, just back a little bit, she reminded me of maybe Ronnie or Leanne, because she's Greens, and she's young Greens, and anyone that looks like me and who votes Liberal is the worst kind of person to a girl like that, and she's looking really interested in what the guy's saying. She knows she's on TV. I'm sure she can see the monitors from where she was standing, and she's going like this, like that, but she had this look on her face. She just kept it there for ages. I don't think anybody noticed, and then I said to Marie, look at that. And then they panned in, to get her off the screen, because they finally noticed her. And I thought, viva la revolution. That's the sort. I hope she makes Prime Minister one day. She's following in a noble tradition. It occurs to me that that we've had someone like that. 16-year-olds like that. Is there anyone alive now who wasn't in a generation that was like that? When he or she was a teenager. Like, even if you're my age or whatever, or even the next generation above me or whatever, we were all like that a little bit. Nobody my age or even the generation above me can say, cut your hair, have some respect, get a job. We can't say that, because we were all like that girl too. And I think she'll make good. She's got a bit of spirit.